Hello everybody, welcome. I'm here today and we are going on for Reborn Huggles. Oh, give that to Dad so he can put that up, okay?
Okay.
And tell him Mason's medicine is right there in the bag. We're going on for, the kids are going to bed, so. We're going on for Reborn Huggles, which is wild animals, all right, or you can wear wild print. Well, we're going to do something just a little bit different. And then also for Wild Wednesday, we are going to do something that I'm very excited about. And with me today is my sweet, sweet, sweet Bella Rose. Bella, look at the camera, honey. Hi, everybody. See, guys, I keep saying I am a sucker for redheaded babies. I love red hair, and actually, I had her made.
To look like the Bella that my mom used to babysit, but
That's right.
now she goes into kindergarten.
That's right. She left me to go to kindergarten, didn't she?
Yep.
Actually, this year she left to go to kindergarten, but she's already in first grade now. And so her name was Bella.
First grade?
Mm-hmm.
Is she in my school?
Yep. I think so.
If she's in my school.
Wait a minute. No. Okay, I'm sorry. She is in kindergarten because she's as old as Kyler. So she's in kindergarten.
Well then.
Okay, so first thing I got to do, so my lips stay
Lip stain, you mean?
my lips stay moist and I don't get all dried and parched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because sometimes
Put my lips,
she
my
does.
chapstick on.
Because sometimes you do.
I've got, unfortunately, guys,
Let me go get my lipstick.
I have been, no, it's time for night-night. I have been not feeling well again. So, I don't know if I told y'all. I probably did. She wants to show you her lipstick.
My mom gave it to me, by the way.
Yeah, because it's just about her natural lip color.
Yeah,
so.
and it brings out my teeth. So she can tell did I brush my teeth or not.
Okay, let me do this. You go to Dad. He's going to give you your medicine. And
I did.
and what about Mason? Did he give Mason his?
No.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I think I've told this whole big story. Mason got sick right at the beginning of Christmas break, and it was mono, and he gave it to me, and I got sick right after Christmas, going into New Year's. That's when things started getting really bad for me. And it doesn't just go away once you have it. It doesn't go away. It says your symptoms can last 6 to 8 weeks. A typical case can even last up to 6 months. And it can, honestly, they don't really have when it may completely go away. And I know that I'd gone to school with a girl, and she got it when she was a sophomore, I believe. Hang on. She got it when she was a sophomore, and she graduated and still was having the symptoms, where she could only go to school half a day for 3 days a week. So we're hoping for a typical case. But I know last Friday, both Mason and I started running low-grade fever again. Our throats were hurting again.
I'll put it on. And what I do to make it if I accidentally, where it doesn't look like I accidentally smeared it, I go like this. I get a paper towel.
You know what that's called when you do that? It's called blotting. You're blotting your lipstick.
Ah.
And you're kind of supposed to. Sometimes they say take a piece of paper and just and put your lips on it.
Sometimes
And
I
it's
do
called
that.
blotting.
Sometimes
Okay,
I do that.
seriously, go to bed. You've got school tomorrow. Go in there. And remember to shut that door. Sorry guys. My contact is bothering me. Anyway, So we got sick Friday, and I'm still, fever lasted through Saturday, or no, Sunday, and no fever on Monday, Tuesday, or today. However, I just feel real shaky, real weak, no appetite, stomach not feeling all that great. But anyway, that's okay. There could be a lot worse, so we're dealing with it. Okay, so what we're going to do for Reborn Huggles Best Friends Club and for Wild Wednesday, which is Penny and Keith, we are going to read a book. We haven't read a book in a long time.
Can you show them?
I'm a pre-K teacher.
Can you,
yes.
Can you kind of
no, just come lean over me. She wants to show y'all her lipstick. And
I did such a good job.
Yes, you did. You did a really good job. We're going to read a book. I love to read books. And the book that Bella Rose, has picked out for her mommy to read is, the title is The Mitten. And I'm probably going to have to move you down just a little bit. Okay. And this is one of my favorite books that I read when I worked in the pre-K that I worked in. This one's the Mitten, and then they have one that's the hat. Well, we picked this one because it has all the wild animals in it, right, Bella? Let's see. I think your head may be up a little bit too high right there. There we go. She has such beautiful blue eyes. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I can't remember her sculpt name. But the person that created our Bella Rose here is from Geppetto Studio on Reborns.com. I've had Miss Bella probably for a year. I don't know, time gets away from me. And so I'm not exactly sure. Oh, my eye. I'm not exactly sure how old Bella Rose is. But anyway, I'll try to do better and make sure I have her information next time. A lot of people just love our little Bella and want to have a lot of information about her. Sister, a little too loud. Sorry. Okay. Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens made from wool as white as snow. So over here, you can see she's spinning wool. This is what you spin wool on. There's Nicky. There we go. If I could read just facing y'all, I would. But I can't. At first, his grandmother, Baba, did not want to knit white mittens. If you drop one in the snow, she warned, you'll never find it. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens, and finally Baba made them. Okay. And I may be saying that wrong. Whoops, sorry everybody.
I read this before, but that was when I was in kindergarten, so some memories of it kind of faded away.
Okay.
Of it.
After she finished, she said, when you come home, first I will look to see if you are safe and sound, but then I will look to see if you have your snow white mittens. So off Nicky went, and it wasn't long until one of the new mittens dropped in the snow and was left behind. Oh, she told him. That's why she didn't want to make snow white mittens. Is it in this picture? It's not showing in this picture. It's showing over here on this next picture.
Where he's climbing.
Can you show where it's at? There it is.
Right there.
Yep. What is that, Aurora?
A groundhog?
This is a mole.
Oh.
That's a mole, Bella Rose.
I know that's a mole, but I forgot the name of it. Because I saw it before on YouTube.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it.
A mole. So sometimes in this story, it will give you a hint of the wild animal to come on the next page when you look in the pictures.
How small are moles?
They're little bitty. Yeah, they're little.
Like that?
Like in the
Like
palm
that?
of my hand. Yeah.
Like that?
Yes, look at the palm of my hand.
Like mine?
No, mine. That's about, as far as I know, that's as
That's how
big as they
big?
get. Yeah. A mole tried tired from tunneling along, discovered the mitten and burrowed inside. It was cozy and warm and just the right size, so he decided to stay. So you see Nikki here in this picture.
Well, it shows that one glove right there.
Mm-hmm. And then over here you see the little mole coming out and going into the snow white mitten.
Right there.
But what do you see here?
A rabbit.
Let's see if we see the snow rabbit on the next page.
Let's see. Mom!
A
hold up.
snowshoe rabbit.
Can I tell you something?
Hang on. A snowshoe rabbit came hopping by. He stopped for a moment to admire his winter coat. It was then that he saw the mitten, and he wiggled in, feet first. The mole didn't think there was room for both of them, but when he saw the rabbit's big kickers, he moved over. So if you look right here in this picture, it looks like you see a hedgehog maybe. Or is that the mole? That's not the mole. No,
That's the
gotta be a
hedgehog.
hedgehog, right?
Yeah. And guess what?
What?
You know the pictures on this side?
Uh-huh.
Here's the white button.
Oh, what's next, Aurora?
A hedgehog piece I just remembered from my old past being in kindergarten, reading this, this picture where it shows the animals, that's what's going to be next every single time if it shows that animal.
Okay. There, Bella. There is the hedgehog. I love hedgehogs. I think they're super
I love
cute.
them too. Oh, the hedgehog.
Next, Next, a hedgehog came snuffling along. Having spent the day looking under wet leaves for things to eat, he decided to move into the mitten and warm himself. The mole and the rabbit were bumped and jostled, but
What does
not
jostle
being
mean?
ones to argue with someone covered with prickles,
What does jostle
they
mean?
they made room, moved around.
Oh. Ooh, it looks like it's gonna be that. That's gonna be next.
Yeah. You want to look at the picture, sweetie?
And that looks like it's.
Okay, everybody, close your eyes. Pretend she's lowering her head. So here's the pictures.
Dad,
Mason, I'm doing a video.
where's Dad?
The bedroom, probably. Oh, we're losing a page. It's coming unstapled. Ooh, that makes how many in the mitten, Bella Rose? 3. That's correct. And what is right here, Aurora?
A snow owl.
Okay.
How's he gonna get in there?
I don't know if that's a snow owl. It is an owl.
It is. It is.
Okay, let's read and see.
Because those ears.
But snow owls are white. Well, let's see what it says, okay? As soon as the hedgehog disappeared into the mitten, a big owl, attracted by the commotion, swooped down. When he decided to move in also, the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog grumbled. But when they saw the owl's glinty talons, they quickly let him in. I would too. Those talons can be scary.
And let's see, if you're wearing a bird glove, it won't be that scary if you're wearing a bird glove.
Can they see everything okay?
Yeah, they can.
Okay. Bella Rose, did you see what was next? Well,
Hold
I'll
up,
turn
let
it
me-
around. Hang on, let Bella Rose look. Do you see Bella Rose? Yes.
What is it?
Is it a
Bella?
badger? I don't know. Well, let's turn the page and see.
I think it's a fox.
You think it's a fox?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see. Up through the snow appeared a badger.
Bella Rose, you was correct.
Way to go, Bella. He eyed the mitten and began to climb in. The mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, and the
and the
owl,
eel.
they were
Owl.
not pleased. There was no room left, but when they saw his diggers, they gave him the
A
thumb.
room. The thumb?
The thumb, like
What does
thumbs
that
up.
mean?
Go ahead. You go ahead and come on in, they said.
Uh,
Here's this little boy, and he's climbing. I wonder if he's looking for his mitten or if he's still just playing. What's in that cave there?
it's
It's a fox?
Oh,
Oh, sorry, Aurora. Oh,
Is it
there.
there?
Look at them. They're quite snug in there. What do you see, Aurora?
it's a fox.
Okay, this is one of Aurora's favorite animals.
It is. Actually is. Oh!
It started snowing, but the animals were snug in the mitten.
Wait,
A
where do you think they live?
a waft of warm steam rose in the air, and Fox, trotting by, stopped to investigate. Just the sight of the cozy mitten made him feel drowsy. The fox poked his muzzle in, and when the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, and the
Look
owl
at the rabbit's ears.
and badger saw his shiny teeth, they gave the fox lots of room.
Mom,
Hmm?
let me try to see something.
Oh, we're getting a preview. Is it?
Yes. And by the way, I just remembered the more this the more from it being first to the small, it starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's right. Bella Rose, what is that right there? It's a bear. That's correct, it is. Let's see. Oh, a great brown bear
Ooh.
lumbered by. He spied the mitten all plumped up.
How is all these animals fitting?
I don't know. That mitten's stretching.
Yeah.
Not being one to be left out in the cold, he began to nose his way in. The animals were packed in as tightly as could be. But what animal would argue with a big brown bear?
Look right there.
Oh, okay. I see it. The mitten swelled and stretched. It was pulled and bulged to many times its size. But Baba's good knitting held fast. So it looks like he's definitely looking for his snow white mitten now.
Yeah.
What is
And
that?
right here is
Oh, you can tell them. Go ahead and tell them what that is in case they can't see.
it's a tiny little mouse.
That's right. And then you can see that big brown bear. Look at him. I'm coming in. Move.
It's a tiny little mouse.
That's right. Where Bailey lives, there's bears in Alaska.
Oh, right, because he saw the bear before.
Mhm. Along came a meadow mouse, no bigger than an acorn. How big is an acorn? Well, it just depends. The
kinda like
acorns that come out of our yard
Is
are about that big
small?
around. However, the acorns where we used to live would get about this big around, and they were so pretty. And I actually took them home, cleaned them up, and I made them as Christmas Christmas decorations one year. But unfortunately, we no longer live there, and I don't get to get them. Along came a meadow mouse, and it was no bigger than an acorn. She wiggled into
It doesn't show an animal.
one space left and made herself comfortable on top of the great big brown bear's nose. No.
It doesn't show an animal at all. It
doesn't.
shows the little.
Well, let's look. Nicky is his name. Now look. Oh, look at all of them squished in there.
It shows the little boy.
And then you have the little boy.
Mom, I just realized it got
Maybe
smaller.
it looks like maybe
got-
now he's realizing he only has one mitten.
It got smaller to bigger, then back to small.
I did, didn't it?
Didn't
The
it-
bear, tickled by the mouse's whiskers, gave an enormous achoo! The force of the sneeze shot the mitten up into the sky and scattered the animals in all directions. Oh my.
The poor fall.
They all went flying out. There's a little boy still looking. And then you see all of the animals flying out.
That poor
And
little
the
fox.
wild animals. Okay.
That poor little fox. It looks so weird.
Pumpkin! Pumpkin! I hear her. Every night she starts doing this meowing. She's looking for, I'm right here. Look, she had the sock. Okay, I don't know if y'all have ever seen a cat fetch, but every night.
It wasn't a sock.
What was it?
It was this.
Every night, we call her Punky Pumpkin. And
I see her.
we tell her she's Garfield's girlfriend because she's just as fat as Garfield. And she's orange and fluffy. And she has got the greatest personality.
Yeah.
I'll tell you more about Punky Pumpkin in just a minute.
Mom, look.
Okay, so hang on. We
Look,
got to go on.
her-
Let's see.
Bite marks in it.
On his way home, Nicky saw a white shape in the distance. It was the lost mitten silhouetted against the blue sky. I wonder if it's all stretched out.
Maybe. It looks like.
Look at the fox. He's so sad. My warm, cozy spot.
Even the mouse right here.
Yeah. And he sees it. And there it is. Now what do you see? All the animals.
Ugh.
They're scattered everywhere.
Yeah, poor animals.
Wow. It's already 21 minutes in. Okay. So as he ran to catch the snow white mitten, he saw Baba's face in the window. First, she looked to see if he was safe and sound. And then she saw that he still had his mittens.
That one looks like it's all stretched out, right? Wait. Can you kind of... Oh, there's a bat. I think the bat... No, that's the hedgehog. There's his glove all stretched out.
There's some of the
eagle.
wild animals, right?
The eagle, the fox. I was trying to see. The eagle, the
Not
fox,
eagle,
and
owl.
the owl, and the fox, and the bear. Jeez.
Oh, look. What do you see there?
The mitten.
This is Baba, and I think that means grandmother.
Yeah, it does.
And look at that big mitten. Why is it stretched out so much?
Because the animals were all stuffed inside.
That's right. Look at the little one. Yep, it's great big now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll just say that the, let me look, the title page for the author. Okay, so this is a Ukrainian folk tale. So Baba, maybe Baba is what grandmother means.
Yes, it does, and like.
And it says it is adapted and illustrated by Jan Brett.
It Baba means grandma in Spanish.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
Okay.
it actually is.
Oh, okay. All right, you go. You were supposed to have gone to bed a long time ago, so now go.
I wanted to hear the story.
Well,
again.
you've heard. I'm not reading it a second time. Go on.
No.
I
was
got
talking
you.
about, yeah, the kindergarten. Because some of my memories mostly fade away of it.
Okay, so that was our story, and I was telling y'all about my cat. We call Punky Pumpkin. At one point, sorry, my eye's bothering this contact. I think I got an eyelash or something in there. At one point, I had her sister, and her name was Spice. So I had Pumpkin and Spice. Well, she disappeared, and I saw her in the window. We live next door to some apartments, just a small unit of apartments. And I saw her one day in the window of that apartment, which y'all know I have lots of cats. So if she was, had a good home, then that's fine with me. She was there. So we just have Punky Pumpkin. And what a personality on this cat. So in the evening times when I'm not up front in the front of the house, and I've gone to my room for the night, I'll hear her in the front of the house meowing. And it's a muffled meow. It's like meow, meow. And I didn't know what was happening. You know, I would call her and everything, but I got to looking. I'd wake up in the mornings and go into the hallway, and right in front of my bedroom door were socks, and they were dirty socks. So if Mason and I finally caught her one day. She came all the way to my bedroom door and stood there meowing until I looked at her and said something to her, and then dropped the sock. So at night, what she does is she goes around and rounds up the kids' dirty socks or Brian's dirty socks and brings them, like, here, Mom, I'm bringing you laundry, and brings them to the door for me. And you know, she's been doing it for a while. I just didn't know it was her. I thought it was the dogs, Bobo, doing that, because it first started happening around right before Thanksgiving, when I had out my fall decorations, and I had the little styrofoam pumpkins in the living room on the coffee table, and I kept finding these pumpkins brought all the way down the hall to my bedroom. And I thought it was my dog Bo doing that, because Princess doesn't play with toys, but Bo does. And I figured he thought they were his toy balls, and so he was playing with them. And then I actually caught her one day early in the morning walking down the hall carrying one of those pumpkins, and I said something to her. I said, "What are you doing?" And she looked at me and she dropped that little pumpkin and then just turns around and sassays off. She's so cute, and she's a mess. I was just telling Sandra tonight, I was watching this short video on YouTube of this cat, and it reminded me of my Punky Pumpkin, because she loves to get up on my crafting station, and she's not allowed to. And so when she does, she gets a spanking. And she was up on it. She's over there crunching on cat food right now. But she gets up on there and knocks everything over, and she's curled up, sleeping. And I went over there and I was like, you're not supposed to be up here. And sometimes I'll clap my hands, and all the other cats mind, except for my old one, her hearing is fading because she's 19 years old. Anyway, and I reached over, and I don't even, when I say spank, I just went, get down, like that. She spanks me back. This cat, she doesn't take spanking. She's like, I am not a baby. You are not going to spank me. So when I go like that on her, she reaches up and she'll hit me twice. She'll go pop pop with her paw, and then I'll spank her again. No, don't do that to me, and she'll pop out. It's funny. She's got little Miss Attitude over there. She's not scared of nothing. Now, she'd be scared of a great big dog, but she's not scared of Bobo or Princess or the two. She's not afraid of any other cat. She's got a great personality. But anyway, thank y'all for joining in for Playful Reborns with Penny and Keith for Wild Wednesday. Sorry, I had to pause. I had to think for a minute. For Wild Wednesday, and Reborn Huggles for Best Friends Club, Animals, or Animal Prints. So I figured the book would cover that. So we're going to let everybody go. Say goodnight, Yellow Rose. Good night. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a great evening. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit the notification bell.